Hi. Welcome, welcome.
Can you let me go, hamster? Sup, Chocobo? I paid a visit to the storage facility, yo. Oh, I have to do this? It won't let me leave? Oh, well, at least everybody's just right here, right? That's so crazy. The game has never been like, hey, this is important before. It's kind of weird. Why, yes, I would love to pick up another slot. Why does the fucking hamster talk like that? He's a very Y2K urban hamster. I don't know what's going on. I guess we're good. But yeah, Vac, I'm sure it's been... Yeah, I got the howdy. Consider me howdied away. Oh no. Some hackers want to get your Twitch account and your Discord too. I figured it was because of trust. It still really sucks though. I hope he gets it all back soon. And I hope Shovda gets her stuff back too. And then who I don't know who the third one was. But I mean, I've also been, like, I told my team, well, I told a moderator for my team, because I don't want them to even risk getting DM'd by somebody who's a pretty prominent member of the LGBTQIA plus community and getting got, you know? Well, that's weird, Vac, because I got messaged by fake Desi a little before midnight. Oh, they might not know it's down? Oh, well. Good. Fuck them. Yeah, it's an 8 song. Isn't it great? Thanks for coming through with the raid, you guys. I'm playing Chocobo Dungeon. It also kind of plays like a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where you're on like a grid and you move a square and like everything on the floor moves a square. It's a dungeon game, so like all of the dungeons are randomly generated. And it's also surprisingly difficult. It looks really cute, and it's just a giant like amalgamation of other Final Fantasy references. And it's great, and he's got like Chocobo here has a job class system. Right now I'm rocking Dragoon. I barely clutched a victory against Leviathan, and I was super proud. And now we have to go into our friends' memories because something's really wrong here. Go get your food. Thanks so much for everything, P-Man. It's great to see ya. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. This is a 14-floor dungeon? All of the other townspeople memories have been like... Oh great, I can bring a Marlboro as my buddy. All of the townspeople have had like 4-floor dungeons. This is I'm used to being a scholar who can like scout out the whole map and everything, so we might be a little... I might walk into damage. It's just a... Oh, good. Just Lamia things. Good, curse my saddle. I didn't want to take it off anyway. Dumb snake. The secret sequel to Psychonauts? I'm not sure. Does Psychonauts also work with this system? It's a really cool system. Also, hi Twitchy. Welcome in. If you're still lurking. You know, I only really let myself eat bagels when I'm flying. I love like going to an airport and then like getting like a Starbucks bagel with cream cheese and just sitting at my gate early and like reading. It's wild that you guys are still working to get the Dropbox dealt with, too. Just must be a nightmare of customer support ticket garbage, you know? I just don't want any more people to get hacked. I've been about as loud as I can about it. I guess I could tell the mod chat in Pripsy's channel, see if he wants to do anything about posting about it. But it's not like it's never happened, you know? It's just a continuation of the same shit. It's just that Nintendo and Shovda are like really close to home. We could have also gone with Lies of C, Sekibo, Chocobo dies twice, and another Choco's treasure. Oh my god. They're all beautiful. Oh, you look like you're a plant. I'm glad that fire hurts you. Hey, Yisu. How you doing? What are you up to tonight? Oh. Okay, I guess I'll just kick that guy's teeth in and the guy behind him. I'm not used to being so threatening. I've been a little weenie on the scholar. I'm not used to doing damage. I surprised myself. I think because it's because it looks like Choco. It really depends on like the spoken inflection. Because when you hear Choco Souls, it's different than reading Choco Souls. What do you mean silenced? Fine, I'll just kick you. Good job silencing me, jerk. Do you like ice? No, you don't. Oh, exploiting elemental weaknesses is fun. The dude with the coat, his name is Sid, and he is actually who you start the game with. You and Sid are a treasure hunting duo, and you were in direct combination with another treasure hunting duo that's also it's like a human and a chocobo, and you guys are both the teams are competing to get this special treasure in the desert ruins, and they beat us to it, and we go hurtling through some like dimension, and we landed here. Now me and Sid landed nearby. We've met the other chocobo. His name is Volg, V-O-L-G, but we haven't seen the girl. But we think we've seen the girl. She just may have forgotten who she is, because everybody in this town forgets everything, which I guess is like some sort of like built-in protection to keep the evil sealed. Yeah, the plot's crazy, but that's Sid. Yes, this is post Final Fantasy IX. This is an HD remaster of a Wii game. So it was on the Nintendo Wii, and then it came to be on the Nintendo Switch and the PS4, and maybe, I don't know about the Xbox, but it's not on Steam. Interestingly enough, in the United States, we did not get a physical release of the remaster on Switch and PlayStation 4. We have to get it digitally. There was like a European release, I think, and a Japanese release. So, you know, I just had it wishlisted on the PlayStation Store, and eventually, like a couple of weeks ago, it was on it was like a super cheap sale. And I was like, scoop? I'm a big fan of job class systems. I love being able to change job classes and stuff, and I played Chocobo Dungeons 2 on the PlayStation 1. And this is just much better. The original Chocobo Dungeon didn't have like a job class system or anything. And it was a lot harder just by bad AI design, you know? Dang. Why won't Sid turn around? I want you to shoot the dude. Oh. Thank you for killing your friend. Oh my gosh. Do you think there's enough traps? Stinky greens. I can't get poisoned because of my saddle. Ooh. Ooh, a haste drink. You know, the haste drink is kind of why I was able to beat Leviathan. That clutch moment of having, like, all the turns when he couldn't have any turns. Absolute saddle? That seems a little hardcore. Why don't you just step on them all, Sid? That's my boy. You think there's enough traps in here? Jeez. Look at this, it's covered in traps! I mean, that's pretty normal, I guess, for one of these monster rooms. I don't think I need the arrow book. I think we'll be okay. Confused book? Ow! Bye! Man. This feels kind of illegal. I think I'm just getting lucky that everything in this dungeon is weak to fire and ice, and I can hit with fire and ice really hard. Hi, Zert. You were grabbing food when P-Man cheated to finish the seed? Oh no, I'm so sorry. You were deposited here against your will? I hope your dinner is like delicious though. I don't know what I'm gonna eat after stream. Count Chocula? No, that's also Chalk, right? It's not Chocobo. Chocula and Choco still have different inflections. Wait, what was that? Appraisal glasses. Oh my god. Its base defense is 45. Mine is 27. Like, alright, damn, girl. Count Chococula? Well, that's convenient. I have decursed myself. Well, those were cursed. Oh, that's cursed. Is that everything? Wow, all 3 of them were cursed? It's okay, I have another couple uses of the spell book. I wasn't expecting everything on the floor in here to just be, like, heavily cursed. Dang. This is the most get out haunted house vibe I've ever had from a dungeon in this game. Goodness. Okay. I've had this collar on since like almost as soon as I started the game. I just don't think there's anything better than just remembering the map. I mean, I guess I picked up one that was like healing over time. I haven't really seen a lot of good ones. Oh no. Is that a co-whirl? Look how cute! Oh my god, it is! Oh, no bite! Oh, jeez. It was so cute! I can't use that saddle as an upgrade. It doesn't have all the protections on it. So, like, if it had been like a couple of like slots, I could have moved everything over to it. But I like not being able to be poisoned or blinded. Especially now that I'm back in Dragoon, being blinded would suck. Damn. Maybe if I start with the Coral Talons and mash them into the Rage Talons, I'll pick up the affixes. My Rage Talons are at 8 of 8 ability to be upgraded, whereas these Coral Talons can go up to like 12. It's ridiculous. I've hit a damage ceiling with my attacks until I find a way to make my claws more upgradable. Which, given how Leviathan went, I imagine there's at least 2, if not 4 more oracles. And like big bosses. Not to mention the Destroyer at some point itself, you know, like... I gotta get my poop in a group. Yeah, You can. So you can remove brands, like the little things that are in the slots, and you can fuse 2 saddles and 2 claws together. And the one that you start with seems to be what it comes out with at the end. So for example, if I start with these coral talons, even though they're -1, they have 4 slots. You see the little bullet holes? If I start with the coral talons and then I merge my rage talons, I should end up with a coral talons with 4 slots. But these 3 are gonna go into 3 of the 4 slots, and it should be +7. But you see how down here it says that my hone is 8 of 8? That means that these talons can't go higher than +8. And coral apparently goes to 18. So this is a mithril saddle, and it goes to 20, and I've never seen a mithril before, but my saddle goes to 18, and I'm only at 13, so I'm not pushing it too much yet. Investing in my claws and in my saddle is all I really have, right? Because I die and drop everything except the weapon and armor and collar that I have equipped. So, you know, I went back into that water dungeon and I got like 2 floors deep, and I just teleported out right away because I had a bunch of stuff that I was able to forge into other stuff, and it's just kind of worth it at that point. It's a successful run in my mind as long as I find some of the cream. There's an item, it's called something cream, and it just gives your claws or your saddle +1 if you have the ability to +1 them. It's just little stuff like that I've been learning. I'm not the best strategist, but I've noticed that at least. Oh. That's fine. Also, let's see. Okay, so nothing about being a mithril saddle in itself is inherently better. Whereas these coral pieces of equipment are rust-proof. And if you step on a rust trap or you fight a water enemy that causes rust, it's the opposite of like the polishing cream, and you get -1 permanently. You can buy +1s on your gear. They stack to 5. They're very expensive, and they only regenerate if you go down 10 floors in a dungeon. Every 10 floors, you get 1 back. Which probably will matter more as the game goes on, and then I can actually afford that kind of stuff. But for now, I can't really afford to hone any of my gear. All of the levels on my gear have come from like smashing them with like other pieces of gear. Jump. I wonder when I learn high jump. You know, you can't be a dragoon without high jump. There's just no way, right? What's a turbo ether? That sounds good. That's right, we're dragooning. Ow! What are you? Light dragon. I don't know what erase does as a spell. I guess it makes you forget the map, maybe? But I have a collar that prevents that. Oh no. I'm already slowed. I can't get any sloweder. It's an ether, but it had way too many energy drinks. Mmm. Pulpy drink. Pulp really only refers to, like, fruit juices, right? There's no other, like, actual context for that word to come up, right? What do you mean you need an energy drink tonight? Isn't it nighttime? It's like appropriate sleepy time hours. Oh, that's so funny. My maximum went up 5%. And I gained weight. Alright, Xenogears, I see you. You sleep at noon? I try not to make it that long. Sometimes I can't help it, though. But I mean, I also have an alternative schedule. I don't see anything wrong with it. I know a lot of caretakers with weird schedules, too. Biscuits. Ow. I don't think I have friendly fire on him, right? You know? This game is actually, that's like the one time it's actually cheated in my favor. I can't hurt him if I stab through him. Do you think Sherma is also? She's gotta be. She's gotta be some kind of oracle, right? But the priest at the church is the dark one, so she must be the light oracle herself. Like, who else would be qualified other than, like, the little white mage who's been, like, super helpful the whole time? I'm really curious about the fact that Shiroma is in this game, and she's the little white mage girl from Chocobo Dungeon 2. And when you talk to her in the house that she's in town, she actually references what happens in Chocobo Dungeon 2 and how you guys get separated on, like, an icy mountain. She's like, I haven't seen you since the mountain. And you're just like, whoa, super cool. Look, Cream! We were just talking about Cream. Also, Casey, what's a schmear? My Sharoma. Good song. Delete that guy, delete that guy. Heat basilisks? No thanks. What happened to all the tonberries? I wanna be hanging out with a tonberry. High potion. I think I have some of those, right? Not nearly as many as I need. We've got Choco Puffs and now oops, all tonberries. I wish, man. Tonberry cereal would be so cute. I'm always trying to get more tonberries. So I get super excited when people are like, I can make things out of other materials. And I'm like, can you? That's why I was super excited when Patch Shifter crocheted me the tonberry. Marlboros. Probably don't taste good at all. Probably tastes like grass. And then it's got like mystery bits. And then it's like those like, what are the Bean Boozle? Where like you don't know if it's a good flavor or a terrible flavor. And they look the same. That's what the Marlboro O's would be. Marlboros. Oh, God. Oh, good. It already buffed its attack. Great. I can't blind him. $45, $47. Ow. Jump. Shoot it. Slow. Why can't you shoot him? shit. Man, making them slow and me hasted is crazy. Giga Bashers. Another pair? I hope they're cool. We're almost done. Yeah, something tells me that something bad happened with your sister. Aw, no job? Damn. Where's all the other jobs at?
Thank you so much. Today, as one of the 4 oracles,
Bam!
as protector of this tower, along with the guardian beast of light,
Are you
and the
light?
power of the crystal, I accept possession of the light staff. I am Sherman Magnoli, the Oracle of Light.
There you go. Who would have thunk it? Oh, flashbang.
Chocobo, I remembered. I'm the Oracle of Light.
Oracle of Light get. How come she gets a cool staff? None of the other 2 oracles have staves. Just in time for a content break, though.